Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel again, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you another super awesome card trick that you can perform and blow others' mind. So today's video, I'm going to teach you a mentalism card trick that you can read others' minds with a deck of cards. Trust me, this trick is incredible and you're gonna love it. And it's just kind of a principle, so you can definitely use it and create some other effects to extend this trick. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. Let's get into the performance. But wait, also, in the performance, I'm not actually performing the trick because I don't have a spectator. So if you want to skip that performance, you can, because during the performance, I'm just explaining to you about briefly what the trick is. So see you there. Alright guys, so this will be the performance, but unfortunately, in this performance, I can't actually perform this trick to you, because it doesn't work on camera without an actual spectator here. So this is a setup card trick, so you can't use a borrowed deck to perform this. So in the performance, the magician will just ask the spectator to think of any card in a regular deck, like 3 of diamonds, king of spades, any card in the deck. Bear in mind, the spectator is just thinking of a card, and then the magician will start showing the spectator a group of cards like this, about 6 or 7 cards, and will ask them a question, is that can they see the value of their card in this group? Something like that. All the spectator have to do is just to say yes or say no. So the magician will ask that exact question 4 times in a row, and then he'll change the question into, can you see the suit of your card in this group of cards? And again, all the spectators have to do is to say yes or no. And after another 4 questions, in total 8 questions, the magician can finally what is the card that the spectator is thinking of. So if you're interested in this kind of mentalism card trick, make sure to stick around and I'll teach you the card trick right now. Alright everyone, so this will be the tutorial for a trick that I just explained to you. So basically, for this trick, you need a very complex setup. I want to be able to show you how in this video, but right now, what you can do is to pause this video and then go to the description, and I've put the setup down there, and you can follow that setup, and you'll be able to perform the trick. So after you have done the setup, you can follow what I'm doing. So basically, you can think of a card yourself, or in this case, I'll just think of the card Ace of Spades. Alright, so right now what you have to do is to spread the cards out and just casually count off the cards in a group of 3. So you can do 3 and 3, and now you got 6 cards spread out. And you're going to show your spectator all these 6 cards right here. And you're going to ask them if they can see the value of that card. So right now, I'm thinking of the Ace of Spades. So the ace is here, so I'm going to say yes. For now, we just leave the pile aside and keep asking them and spread out a group of 6 and ask them if they can see the value of their card. In this case, no. So you remember that in your mind and make sure not to forget that. The first pack, a yes, and the second pack, a no. And then spread out another group of 6 cards and then ask them if they can see the value of their cards over here. I'm thinking of the Ace of Spades, so no ace in here. So I'm going to say no. And you're going to ask them the 4th time with another 6 cards and show them the cards and ask them if they can see it. In this case, no. So I'm just going to leave it here. The 4th pack, it's a no. And at this point, after 4 questions, you can actually identify their card. Now remember this. The first packet has the value of 1, and the second packet has a value of 2, and the third packet has a value of 4, and the last packet has the value of 8. So what do I mean by that? Is that if they say yes on one of these packets, you need to include that number in your addition. So in this case, this is the only packet I said yes, right? so it's gonna be 1. And 1 means ace, so the card that I'm thinking of is the ace. However, if my spectator said yes for the second packet and the last packet, we can identify the value of their card by adding 2 to 8, so it's going to be 10. So all you have to remember is that 1, 2, 4, and 8, and whichever packets they said yes to, you're going to add those numbers together. So if you get 11, that's going to be Jack. If you get 12, that's going to be Queen. And if you get 13, it's going to be a King. And hopefully you didn't get a 14, because that means you have done it wrong. So for the second half of the packet, you're going to identify the suit of their cards. But for this time, instead of spreading out 6 cards, you're going to need 7 cards in each group. So once I've spread it out 7 cards, I'm going to spread out and ask my spectator if they can see the suit of their cards. I'm thinking of the ace of spades, so there's a spade, so that's a yes. And once again, spread out 7 cards and ask if they can see the suit of their card. Here's a spade, 4 spades, so that's another yes. So for the third time, another 7 cards, show them the cards. This time, that's a no, because I can't see any spades in this packet. So that's a third pack. And for the last pack, show them everything. And here is a yes, because we got the king of spades, 0 of spades, no spade. So that's a yes. To recall, we got yes, yes, no, yes. So for the number one, you add up the numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, and whichever packets they say yes to, you're going to add those numbers together, right? But for this one, it's much more easier. No math for the suits one, because all you have to remember is that the first pack is clubs, the second pack is hearts, and the third is spades, and the last one is diamond. So they're in chased order: clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. And whichever the packets your spectator said no to, it's going to be their suit. So I said yes, yes, no, yes. So the third packet is a no, and the third suit is a spade, because clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. And for the value, it's the ace. So the card that I'm thinking of is the ace of spades. I hope you guys like this card trick. I'm not sure if I should call it a card trick, a principle, or whatever. And if you have any other questions about this trick, you can definitely ask me in the comment section below. I truly hope you guys like this card trick, and if you do, make sure to subscribe to my channel over here. And if you want to learn another mentalism card trick, check out this video right here on the bottom left corner of the screen. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.